It's the story of a world-renowned eye surgeon who experienced persecution in China before becoming a success in the States, even bringing a blind orphan to sight. See how a flyer mysteriously landing in a Tennessee backyard leads to a lot of miracles.
This is a GodWink.
The Kerry Kinsey Show is next. Welcome to the Kerry Kinsey Show. I'm Kerry Kinsey. You know, my wife and I have this great story that we love to tell people. And when we do, it gives them chills. Check it out. In 2016, Angela and I are newlyweds who moved to Franklin, Tennessee with our son Tim.
It was a little cooler than I liked, but really, really pretty.
The three of us enjoy the change of seasons and our new home. But by springtime, my vision takes a turn for the worse. I can't even see my fingers in front of me. The culprit is calcium and a hydrocortisone cream. Both can be starters for cataracts. Now, this went downhill quickly. For instance, in my right eye, in less than 6 months, my vision went from a minus 4.50 power to a minus 10.
You have a prescription now that Costco will not fill because the optician says it's changed too much in 1 year.
I kept thinking the eye drops would clear up matters. In my right eye, though, I went to 2,500. That is legally blind. And Angela was pretty frustrated.
We were both doing the wrong thing. We both needed to lay this at the feet of Jesus, and we just weren't doing that. And that was unlike us. We were a family that prayed together, and we believed in God that He had the answers always, that He was always first. And we did not come together and pray about this as we should have. And I think that's what happens when you get into a crisis. You kind of freeze up and you forget to go to God.
But as it turns out, God came to us in an incredible and supernatural way that only He can do.
Later that week, it was the same week that I laid it all down, and I decided I was just going to trust God and I was going to pray about this every day. We were outside in our backyard every morning. We sat out there and we had our coffee. We had a wooden swing, a really pretty wooden swing in the backyard. It was fenced in completely. And there were flowers and the pretty green grass. It was just a really pleasant place to be in the morning time, drinking coffee, reading the Word. And we were doing that a little bit better. And we were just sitting there, and it was kind of strange, but there was this little flyer, this piece of paper that just like on the breeze, it kind of just floated in and landed on the ground. I remember it like it was yesterday. And it landed face down. It was white on the back side, and I remember walking over and picking it up, thinking that this was just a piece of trash that I was just going to toss away. But as I began to look at it, I was reading, and it drew my interest for a few reasons.
Wow, I'm sure you want to know what was on that flyer. You're going to find out when Angela releases part 2 of this story very soon. Would you help our ministry continue to tell stories like this one? You could partner with us at thekerrykinseyshow.com or write us at P.O. Box 6054, Jensen Beach, Florida 34957. Drop us a line at talktome@thekerrykinseyshow.com. We're on YouTube, Rumble, Facebook, Instagram, and X. Thanks for watching The Kerry Kinsey Show. And remember, there's no hope for this world except in Jesus Christ. Jesus is Lord.